An Hidalgo County judge now considering a defense motion for a mistrial in John Feit's murder trial.
The request followed the testimony of former priest Richard Feit.
84-year-old Feit is standing trial for the murder by Ring Garza. She was killed in McAllen over Easter weekend back in 1960. Channel 5's Christine Galvan is tracking these developments.
The judge will rule on the motion for a mistrial first thing tomorrow. John Feit left court Tuesday, capping 4 days of testimony from state-called witnesses. The day ended in uncertainty, with Feit's attorneys asking the judge for a mistrial.
So I will go back and review the record, and after having done so, I will issue a ruling on your motion for a mistrial.
The motion for a mistrial followed testimony from expert witness Richard Feit. Feit is a trained priest who now studies celibacy in the Catholic Church. His work was mentioned in the 2016 Academy Award-winning Best Picture film Spotlight. He also reviewed the state's file on John Feit.
This was a smart man, a very clever man.
During cross-examination by defense attorney Oscar Rene Flores, Feit mentioned the term polygraph. That prompted Flores to ask for a mistrial after the jury left the courtroom. Earlier in the day,
August 1st, 1960.
Certainly an ancient document.
Depends on how old you are. It's an old document.
A lighthearted exchange provided a break in the testimony of another church expert who studied memos and letters local church leaders exchanged shortly after Garza was killed.
My expert opinion is that the church was trying to influence both law enforcement and the judiciary to act in a way that would be favorable to it concerning the prosecution of Mr. Feit.
So what we have here then in summary is we've got trust in the confessional. Would that be right?
That's correct.
We've got that betrayal of trust.
That's correct.
We've got a murder.
Yes.
And we've got a cover-up.
Yes.
The judge is set to rule on the motion for mistrial tomorrow morning. If granted and a mistrial is declared, the jury will be dismissed and the trial would begin all over again. In Edinburgh, Christine Galvan, Channel 5 News at 10.